Independence Day, it's an annual celebration of the day that India gained freedom from Britishers. It's time to remember our great Indian leaders who brought us independence from Britishers, who brought us freedom from Britishers. But at the same time, we should not forget the British people, how much cruel they were, and what they have done to our country. Because the history should not be forgotten. You should remember the history all time so that you don't commit or make the same mistake again in the future. British were ruled India from 1600 to 1947. So they ruled India for 347 years. Just imagine someone else is ruling your country for 347 years and how much destruction they have caused to your country and how much money they looted from our country. They have looted about 45 trillion US dollars from India. That is, in current terms, that is 17 times larger than UK's current economy. During 1600, India was one of the richest countries in the world. India's contribution towards the world economy was 23%. When British left India, India's contribution of the world pushed down less than 4%. So in 1600, India was the richest country in the world. India was rich in spices. At that time, India was ruled by many princely states and small kingdoms. So few rich people from Britain, they want to import Indian spices and they want to sell it in the world market. They want to make money. So few people gathered a group, rich people from Britain, with the permission of Queen Elizabeth I. They established East India Company in India. In exchange of, they brought soap and silk. In exchange of that, they got rich spice from India and they sold in the world market. They made big money out of it. And slowly, after they came to India, they came to know that India had not only rich spices, India had a lot of treasures, golds, diamonds, and silver with a princely state. And these British eyes fell on these treasures of India. Now somehow they want to take these treasures. They played all the dirty tricks and they demolished, distracted all the small princely states and kingdoms in India and they looted all money from India. The atrocities on the increase. And these rich people who owns the East India Company, they have taken a lot of loans from the British government. At one stage, they were about to collapse. At that time, the British government took control of East India Company. After that, when they came to India, India's situation got very worse. The bloodsheds everywhere, famines everywhere, atrocities everywhere. So that the whole India united against Britishers. In 1857, India saw the first rebellion against Britishers. The whole India united against India. Unfortunately, India got defeated and Indian rule passed on British ground. Now the situation again worsened. After that, series of campaign waged against British people. Quit India movement started. Karamchand Mohandas Gandhi followed the policy of non-violence. Nationalists Bhagat Singh, Subhash Chandra Bose preached armed revolution against Britishers. Famous poet Rabindranath Tagore, Subramania Bharati, Veer Savarkar, who used poem to bring about political awareness among the people. So this collective efforts of all these freedom fighters during the World War II, the Britain was slowly losing its grip. And the collective efforts of all these leaders brought us independence on 15th August 1947 midnight. And Jawaharlal Nehru was elected as the first Prime Minister of India. And he has given the speech at the start of this midnight hours. When the whole world is sleeping, India will awake to new life and freedom. Jai Hind. But we should not forget the history. Even today, according to the survey, even two-thirds of the Britons feel that, and what they have done to India is something that they are proud of. Two-thirds means that the majority of the British feel that, and they are proud of what they have done to India. And they claim they brought railways to India, they brought rule of law to India, they brought democracy to India, they taught us how to speak English, They taught us how to play cricket. But do you know that the Indian railways are laid for their own purpose, for their own benefit?